All right, welcome back, you guys. My name is Blake Thompson, and if you're new here, I'm the founder of Status 10. Status 10 is a consulting company where we help other coaches and consultants build highly profitable personal brands through sharing their story, building authenticity, crafting the systems behind their personal brands so that they can drive real profits. And in this video, I wanted to talk about something that's happening within the industry that I feel like everybody knows about, but nobody is actively talking about. And that is how fake this industry is becoming. We have so many freaking people that are actively trying to become coaches and consultants, and they're shouting from the rooftops that they're up here when the reality is that they're down here, and they have these struggles that they're not sharing with anybody. And by not talking about those problems, they're never going to be able to get ahead. There are solutions to every problem within our business and within this coaching industry, and I promise you, somebody within and around you has figured out how to solve that problem. And we just need to start being vulnerable, and we just got to start sharing that. You see, personal branding isn't about being the best in the space. It's about being you and being authentic People can purchase a coaching program from anybody. They can learn these skills from anybody, but why do they want to learn from you? Okay, that's what we're really trying to reinforce in these personal brands. And nobody's doing it right. Everybody's sharing the lifestyle content. They're showing what it's like to be in their shoes or whatever, but they're not talking about the chargebacks or the big disputes or the low months that they just had or whatever it actually may be. The case may be different across the board. But the truth is, nobody's getting real. Nobody's getting authentic. They're coming on here. They're just giving value. They're just trying to be a teacher. And is that awesome? Yes. Value is going to lead to sales. It's going to bring you people who can trust your word and in what you're saying. But you're also missing out on so many more people who would buy from you if they found a way to connect with you, okay? Something I've realized is that when I'm having a hard patch in my life or within my business, I need to come on here and I need to talk about that. Because here's the thing, as coaches and consultants, we're selling to the people who were where we once were. We have the solution to a problem that they have that we used to have and now is no longer a problem in our life. So we need to be able to make sure that these people realize that we are in the same position as them. We once were. We used to actually have to face that same problem. And it wasn't until we figured out the solution to that problem that we were able to feel confident in moving forward through that and being able to teach other people that. But the truth is, these people see you as above them. They think that you're so much further ahead of them. And as a coach or a consultant, they need you. They need you to be their leader. They need you to guide them. So find ways to put yourself in their shoes. If these people feel like you're so much further ahead of you, if they feel like you're so much further ahead of them, they're not going to decide to work with you. So they need to know that you're struggling sometimes and that you don't have it all figured out, and that although you don't have it figured out, you're still producing grander results than they actively are right now in whatever the category may be. Right? If you're a tennis coach and you've gotten really good at tennis and one of your clients isn't doing that great at tennis, or you've got a person that's not that great at tennis and you want them to be your client, but they're on the fence, go sit down and have a real conversation with them and see what happens, right? That's what social media does. That's what personal branding does. Personal branding isn't about being on social media. It's about building rapport and building a connection and being able to connect with your ideal client. And by posting on the social media platforms, you're able to build rapport, you're able to connect with these people, you're able to build trust. And that is the exact thing that you're gonna need to do as a coach or a consultant if you wanna win in this space. Look, I'm actively trying to get better at this right now. I'm not the best at sharing my story. I'm not the best at being authentic, but actively every day, I'm trying to get better at it. For example, I'm sitting here right now. I'm in Tampa, Florida. I'm on a mastermind trip with Arturo. Arturo is my mentor, and gosh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm moving in 2 months to Hawaii. It's a bit stressful. I've got all of these things on my plate, all these things that I'm trying to overcome. I've got to pay off my apartment. I've got to pay to get into my new place. I'm selling all of my things. I just had a major dispute that happened. I have to pay my employees, right? All of these things. And it's the reality of being a business owner. But I have my own personal struggles. Today, I'm sitting here in freaking Tampa, Florida. It's beautiful. I'm in the water. And do I enjoy it? Yes. Is it awesome? Yes. Am I grateful? Yes. But at the same time, I almost didn't want to come here. I almost didn't want to be here today. And it's not because I didn't want to be able to enjoy this and have this experience, but it was because I have so many things on my plate that I have to figure out, that if I don't get it all sorted out as soon as possible, this whole thing could come crumbling down on me. And so, yes, Even the people that you watch on a daily basis who might be making more money than you, who might have the systems in place that you don't already have, they have struggles too. Me personally, I have my own struggles. You guys know that. And so as you're building your personal brand, keep this in mind. Make sure you're being raw, be authentic, share your own personal story, because this freaking space is flooded with a bunch of liars and people who aren't actually living up to what they say. They're not actually doing and producing the results that they claim to be producing. So don't be that guy. Be the one that stands out. Be the one that's real. Be the one that's actually doing what you say and can actually fulfill on your word, because that's the one that's going to ultimately make it out in the end. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. But if you're building your personal brand and you're serious about building your personal brand, I put together a one-on-one mentorship program where you guys can actively work with me one-on-one on a weekly basis to take your personal brand to the next level. I've done it time and time again. I've helped over 250 people build profitable personal brands, and I want to help you do the same. So if you're serious, go ahead, click the link below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.